Hi, welcome to Trading with TK, where we like to take ideas and turn them into money. We are at www.tradingwithtk.com, and today's Wednesday, March 26th. The market spent the entire day backing and filling on so little volume it was like watching paint dry. But maybe the backing and filling isn't quite over yet. But we'll talk more about that in our final segment when we take a look at some of the major indexes. But first, as always, I've got two new ideas again for you today. And after we take a look at those, we're going to look at yesterday's two ideas so we can establish a entry point. And then I want to show you a stock that we sold a partial position in today. We locked in a 16% profit in 7 short trading days. But let's get to our two new picks. The first pick is CPSL, and the second one is BRCD. Now in just a moment we're going to take a look at their two charts, and we'll show you exactly how we're going to take these two ideas and turn them into some money. Now don't go away, I'll be right back. Okay, we're looking at a daily bar chart of CPSL, and this is a call on the long side, and we're looking to make a profit of $2. We'd like to buy the stock between $3.75 and $3.85, somewhere right in here, and we have a target of $5.90 up here where this red line is. And what do we like about this stock? Well, we see one of our very familiar patterns called an ascending triangle, and we kind of got lucky with this because this had already broken out this morning, and why we got lucky is because it pulled back this afternoon right into support. This is going to give us our opportunity to get into this stock. So let me recap that. That's CPSL. That's a call on the long side, and we think we can make a profit of $2. Our next idea is BRCD. It's brocade. This is a daily bar chart, and it's a call on the long side, and we think we can make a profit of $2. I'd like to buy this stock between $7.30 and $7.40 right in here, and we have a target of $9.50 right up here where the red line is. Not only do we see an ascending triangle in here, but this is a pretty interesting little chart. There's part of the triangle, there's the other part, and you can see how it broke out and it's just pulled back into this triangle. But in the context of the overall picture is interesting also. Let me point this out. After coming down from 9.5 and finding a bottom, it rallies up and surpasses this high here. Then it does what most stocks do. It pulls back, it tests its support area, it regroups and makes another new high over this high. Then it pulls back and regroups and makes another new high over that high. And we're catching it right while it's regrouping. That's why we like this stock. So let me recap that. That's BRCD. We're looking to buy this stock, and we think we can make a profit of $2. The next chart we're looking at is yesterday's idea. It was SDTH, if you watched my video last night, and we purchased this stock today. We bought it at $8.50. We've got a target here of $14.40, and we've got an ascending triangle which we've added to again today. And these little patterns, believe it or not, can turn out some pretty good profits in a very short period of time. You see how symmetrical it is? Okay, so that'll be added to our portfolio, and the next time you'll see that is when we sell it, or over the weekend when we review all our current positions. We just don't have enough time to do it every day. YouTube only limits me to 10 minutes. Okay, American Airlines. We got a little pinched in this today. This happens from time to time. The reason we recommended it was because of this ascending triangle here, and you can see how it broke down out of it down here. So one would say, well, that negates the entire pattern. I don't believe so. I believe the message that is being built within this framework of this pattern is still intact, and that just because one day isn't going to change the message. That's my philosophy on this. So it's going to be very interesting to see if it works out. So we'll keep a real close eye on that. We'll keep you in tune to that. You will see this the next time when we either sell it or when we review it over the weekend. Okay, the next chart I want to take a look at is one of our positions that we sold a partial in. It was Apple. We locked in a 16% profit after having this position for 7 trading days. We bought this on St. Patty's Day, the 17th of March. We bought it at $125. And in a couple of videos ago, I said if it runs quickly and it gets up to 145 or 150, 55 area, I would probably let some of the position go, and that's exactly what's happened. The chart looks so good, I didn't want to sell the whole position, but it's moving quickly. So tomorrow or the next day, if it runs up to 150 or 155 quickly, I probably will let the rest of the position go, because this is your major support here, and we'd like to back in a truck if it ever comes back down to this position here. So that's how we stand on it. That's how we're looking at it. We do believe it's definitely going to get to our target of 200, but it may do it. There may be 2 or 3 trades along the way. Okay, let's take a look at the overall averages, see if we can't get a handle on what's going to happen next in the market. First, we're going to take a look at the Dow Jones averages. There they are. And this uptrend is still intact. We're backing and filling. And my best guess is that this breakout price, whether it be there or here, somewhere right in here, we'll use that, is going to be the support. And we may spend another day or two drifting down into it, this 12,300 area. Then I believe the market will find strength again and get ready to make its next push to another high. We'll take a look at the transportation average, see if we can confirm up our theory, and I believe we can. Remember, we're working off what we believe is a reverse head and shoulders pattern in this transportation. The head is here, the left shoulder is here, the right shoulder is here, and already we've gotten a pretty good rally out of this. So the fact that we believe it's a reverse head and shoulders is there's some evidence of that already. So we believe it's just pulling back now. It got a little ahead of itself, and probably pull back somewhere down into this area. It may take another day or two, but after that's complete, we believe it'll be ready for another push. Let's take a look at the QQQQs, the top 100 NASDAQ stocks. This is a little more easier to read because it's in a box formation, and it started out with a reverse head and shoulders. Right there, there's the left shoulder, and here's the right shoulder. It's small, but it's there. And there's the head, and sure enough, it responded, and it broke out above the neckline. So a move back to the neckline would make sense. Whoops. The neckline is about right there. It may drift back and fill, as I call it, for the next couple of days until it gets down here, and then we believe it'll be ready for another push. So that's our view of the market. I'd like you to come down on my site, www.tradingwithtk.com, and you can learn a little bit more about me, and you get used to how I operate. So until tomorrow, this will be TK signing off.